Alright. Welcome back, Nedved. Welcome back, myself. Hello, hello. Oh, let's see here. This was a really nice little AFK screen kind of a thing with lava doing its thing. I liked that. I think that worked out really well. Yeah, thank you for the welcome back. Mama Megacycle stopped by for a few. Had to drop off some stuff, had to pick up some stuff. All kinds of stuff. Let's see the technium ingots. Let's see if we gotten any more of that. I hope your afternoon with your friend, getting a drive around, was good and safe. 29. I'll take 29. That's not bad. We're out of crushed deep slate as before. That's okay. Alright. You can have this. Cool. One more thing done. Driving good. I'm going to go get some more deep slate. I'm going to go run some more gold around, and then that'll cover us on that front for a spell. Okay. Do I have more ready to go? Ooh, I do. And now that I sat back down at me. Hold on. Oh, and it faded. I was going to say, cool, now that I sat back in my chair, now it's time to sneeze again. I'm really tempted to just get a pressure washer and just blast the crap out of this chair. Just... Not that the chair has crap in it, but... Yeah. I almost had a sneezies. Didn't happen. Almost had a sneezies, but it didn't happen. Ooh, baby. We got that sweet gold. Yoink, yoink. Sneeze, stop it. Yeah. Working on it. You can have all this. Oh, you don't need that. Are we just not making enough? What's going on here? Do you have the level 3 upgrades? You do. Okay. Oh, wow! Yeah, gold problem solved. I was like, man, this is not running very fast. I wonder if there's something broken. Open up the final chest. Oh, buddy. What was that, 4 and some change? That very much. Yep. Oh, I'm just gonna wait and enjoy this for a second. Also, while we're talking about it, Paladin Shotgun has gone live. Yeah, the screen froze because I alt-tabbed. There we go. Oh, man. That is so freaking good. Yep. I'll be patient. Yeah, we'll just get all this pushed into the system. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Have this, and this, and this, and this. Alright. That was one of the tougher things that we were kind of just sitting on. It's like, man, I gotta go make some more gold. Oh, I gotta go, blah, blah, blah. Gotta go make some more gold. But that's handled. Sweet. I don't need this. Alright. What's in the bag? It's been a while since I checked what's in the bag. Oh, it's a mess in here. Boo. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. What was the next thing? Getting gold somewhat automated was a big win. We got some technium going on. We dropped that off in the bin. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna get crap before it gets better. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Now, can this be done with redstone? Deep slate redstone. It can. Redstone would be a process that would eliminate all this. All that you can see right here. Aside from this. This is the coke furnaces. But everything you see here is all redstone. It's sand to salt. Salt to burnt redstone, whatever. Then it's washed. Then it's combined. And then it's smelted. And it's also energized. So, you know, it's another big chunk of production we could just remove and put in a box. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. So, how would I handle all this? Because this has its own everything. Yeah, so it starts off as sand. Sand is then fired into salt. Salt is then fired again. I'm trying to see if there's a spot I can show you. Salt is then fired again into burnt redstone. And then it's washed. Look at these ore pieces. Then the ore pieces are cooked. Oh, they're just cooked. They're not combined. And then they're energized. There's quite a bit of stuff going on here that can be greatly simplified by that, but it still is really expensive for us to do that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. But the bigger piece of the puzzle I need to get fixed is this, because this is busted. Is it only literally eating 2? Oh, that must be 1-1, not 1-7. Oh, 7 is... Hold on. 7 is the controller. Why does that consume... Oh, 7 is the whole spine. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, right. With each floor taking, like, 1 channel or something, that's fine. So, fluids. Yeah, I want to talk about fluids. Because fluid storage is another thing I'd like to really get going in on. Now we'll put the capstone into this project, too. So if we're talking about stuff to do, let's just say... I'll just do it like this, that way I have notes. ME fluid storage... What's another thing? ME integrate assembly floor. I can type. What's another thing I want to get done this session? I think maybe that's it. This floor also doesn't need to be configured because ultimately this was just for diamonds. And that was just for diamonds, and that's for ad hoc. This is the actual diamond smeltery. So I will need that for other pieces, and this is osmium. So another thing we could do is... integrate second smeltery floor. Which I think I'm going to do right now. Man. I get the realism with the slidiness, but man, it drives me bananas. Yep, none of this makes sense anymore. It super didn't make sense when it didn't work, but it super doesn't make sense anymore. Okay. I think if we can get those 3 things done today, I'll be really happy. Heck, getting the primary smeltery working was a huge win for sure. Not like a cool way I could do this, is there? That's better. There we go. Yep, none of this matters anymore. Bananas where? I don't think there are even bananas in the game, is there? No, I don't think there's actually bananas in the game. There might be with a mod called Pam's Harvest Craft. And Pam's Harvest Craft is really, really interesting. It adds a ton of everything. Different vegetables, different fruits, nuts, what else? Meats, grains, all kinds of stuff. And it works really well with a different mod. I forgot what the other mod is called. But what happens is you gain better health benefits if you eat different foods with a diverse diet. So what ultimately happens is, like, you could just eat sub sandwiches. Just eat sub sandwiches all day, all night. They fill you up. You feel better about it, blah, blah, blah. But if you ate sub sandwiches and... not the other game that starts with a T. You mean Terrarium? Terraria? Because it doesn't start with a T. Terraria? This is red XNet controller. Goes away. That goes away. Did it break? I think using the axe on it shatters those, which is unfortunate. I don't know how the heck I got them decombobulated before. But so the way in which that mod, I forgot how the mod was called. But the way it works is, like, you eating every food item at least once is very beneficial. That's kind of how it works. You get extra health. There's extra hearts that go after the normal health bar, which is neat. That's kind of how it's handled. So for those that like to play on a multiplayer server and do all that farming stuff, I know we've got a couple of players in our community. It's just, that's their jam. Spice of Life, that's what it's called. Thank you very much. Sorry, Micro, thank you very much for that. Yeah, I could not think of it what it was. Okay. This goes away. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. That takes care of all this. All the XNet has been removed. This does not really need to be here. Now, we'll do the exact same thing that we did before. This is... oh, this is still covered cable. I thought this was dense cable. Oh, no. Easy fix, I guess. What do I need for dense cable? I forgot. The color doesn't matter. Dense covered cable. ME covered cable makes dense cable. Got it. So we'll head all the way up here, and we'll just pull it all down, and we'll rehook it back up. Man, this looks so vibrant in here. I love it. Are you all covered cable? Man, I did the whole thing wrong. The intelligence of the network is embodied on each device, as opposed to XNet, where the intelligence was embodied by the controller. Please don't. I know what you're gonna do. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Alright. Fine, be that way. I do believe I have got some other covered cable. I kind of feel embarrassed because I thought I went through all the effort to make sure it was dense, and then failed to do so immediately. That's okay, it's how we learn or something, right? I might have put all the wire... I keep calling it wire, it's actually called cabling. Frickin' water. Frickin' water. No, I don't know where the crap I put all that cable then. Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. Yep, that's where it is. Nifty shifty. Alright. So, covered looks like this. That's how we make dense. Dense is pretty expensive. But I'm thinking we could tough through it and get some stuff done. So, do I have... oh, I need wool, I think. Which I also know I put in a box. There you are. Hot diggity dang. Hot diggity dang. Hi. I'm not interested in smart cable. That's what I want. Okay, 36 is not enough for our whole network. So... Oh, it's down below. Yep. There we go. Oh, that boy is thick. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, that's thick. Yep, that'll do. Okay. There are a couple of places we can get a lot of stuff on the quick fast. I'm gonna get a lamp in here. Lantern, whatever. There. Alright. Do I have stone on me? Of course I don't. Why would I? Oh. Okay. Easy. And knowing how backed up these cloches are, this won't be no thing for me to just harvest quite a bit more. Yeah, hecka thick. Okay. Can I do one more bump? Thanks. That. That. Okay. Not bad to find a crap ton of string, right? That was easy. Next is to just make more cable. Which I kinda am a little irritated at myself I don't have automated, but it makes sense why I don't have it automated. Okay, I got 3 more stacks out of the deal. Is this just a 1-to-1? I forgot how this worked. It is just a 1-to-1. Hot diggity daffodil. There's that, there's that. And then this means there's 32 more dense cable. Not bad. I knew this wasn't going to be terrible, but a little low-key terrible. That's why I was so confused. I was like, this isn't supposed to hook up. Like, at all. This should not... I don't get why this is hooking up. I was just so confused. I'm like, the manual says dense cable doesn't connect the stuff. I am genuinely confused. And it's like, oh yeah, I wasn't using dense cable that whole time. A gadar. Yeah, many items to do with penguins. Yeah. Penguins, cheetahs, and funnels? What was the other word? Interproductions popped in before, yes, on yesterday and said like, oh yeah. I forgot what the word was. I'll just do this. 3 more, good stuff. Now, I ran out of what? What did I run out of? Oh, pattern encoding. God dang it, man. I gotta move those terminals, and every time I come down here, I'm like, oh, I'll just move those terminals, and then I don't. Because I am very smart. Okay, can I have this? Okay, that's a good start. Words. Okay, I actually need more wool, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, I need a bunch more wool, which we'll get. Alright, let's go do that. Let's place the rest of the dense cable. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hey, look at that. Oh. One more time. There we go. Okay. Wow. Yeah, when I said the cloches are probably still half full. Oh my god, they're still very, very full. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be that much of a problem. I thought we had enough string. But narp. Oop. Try that again. That's what I wanted. Thank you. I think every item from Emmy should be automatically crafted. We need to get there. What I need is to get basic assembly online first, but yes, that will be the idea. At a minimum, the high volume stuff. Maybe not the one-offs, but at a minimum, the high volume stuff for sure. that's plugged right back into the system. So lumber and coal are reconnected. Yep, that goes all the way down. Nice. Lumber and coal. This goes all the way down to the mains. This is dense. Mains is back online. Oh yeah. Plug it in for really real. Now this is still 8. This is 32. So we got to be a little careful as to how we run that. But hopefully, if that goes all the way, awesome. And this is busted. Yep, covered cable. Oop. What I want to happen is not going to happen right now. There we go. Okay. Down we go. 8. All that. Yeah, we're not going to make it all the way down to the bottom, but that's okay. Okay, mines are back online. And that's kind of it. I need probably another 30 pieces, 20 pieces, and then we're back to the good. So I'm going to go get way more wool. So that's another thing done, right? Getting the spine upgraded. That's awesome. Yeah, very happy about that. All right, ding. Yeah, done and done. Yeah, feels good. Feels real good. Feels good to do it at volume. Stack. So I have a better idea of where my stuff is at. Yeah. I like gorillas. Well, I guess I should say I liked the gorillas, because like it's been so long since I've heard any of their stuff. Feels good, Plastic Incorporated, or Feel Good Incorporated, Plastic Beach, Plastic Island. Yeah, it's Snoop Dogg for that one track. I don't have any particular feels about Snoop Dogg, but like was it good? I liked it. What else? Clint Eastwood was another one of their tracks. And there was a couple of tracks off of... Was it the M1A1 album? I don't know if that was a song or an album, but yeah, just way, way back in the brain pan. Music. Oh, we're out of Fluix now. That's fine. It's been a while since I've made it. Certus, red, black. And how do we make black again? It is infused Certus quartz. Okay, that's fine. 1, 4. We're gonna do this a little later because I need some inventory space. And it's redstone, which I'll get on the way. Yup, I'll get that on the way. Certus, red. I forgot already. Certus, red, black. Oh. I need way more of this then. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Olden days. This gets infused. Let's give you a stack. I'm gonna go get redstone. I'm not too sure what part of the things I'm missing, but I'm just gonna grab a bunch of it. We've got an ad kicking off in about a minute. So now's a good opportunity to get up, stretch, and move around. Get yourself some hydration in your life. I put the lanterns away. That's why I can't see anything. Yeah. Assert your authority over ads by getting out of your chair and moving around a bunch. Okay, I don't need any more redstone. These diodes are... No, that's not their... Electrodes are really hanging on. I thought they would degrade a lot faster. Ad's gonna tell you how to live. You tell them to shush. Tell them to their face. I don't want to buy your expensive SUV. There. Now what? No, all our feelings are hurt. Let me guess. Oh, okay. I was like, let me guess. I didn't prepare this with any amount of silicon to be made. But now we got the stuff. Yep, I'm gonna go grab a bunch of redstone and chuck it into the system, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, this was a really good little side project. And it's ad o'clock. Okay, there's a bunch of that. Alright, you can have that and that. I'm gonna go grab another bunch of red. Might as well keep it running while we got it, right? So this comes with me. That's gonna get into the ME system. Nope, wrong floor. Yeah. When like you can almost taste the atoms being changed. Oop. Yeah, you can almost taste the changing atoms. Okay, one more. Thank you. And even if that's not enough, I'm pretty happy with it. Get a couple stacks of the stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, hi. Yep, awesome. Okay. And I'm going to take all this, and then I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do that. I still don't know how the division works, but that's fine. Okay. Where? Okay, now, can we finish this project? You can have all of this, like that. Okay. Already got all the wool. I just need to make some cable. Hiya. 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 That looks good to me. A little bit on the overkill side, but that's alright. A stack. There's a stack. Should be 32 more dents. Have that. That's a few more dents. Okay, so I've got some stacks for me. We've got some dense cable to finish out the base. I think we were about here. Yep. That's copper and iron back online. Okay. That is a thick freaking cable. Then we're going to fly all the way up and paste the next 15 up and out, probably. If I need more, I'll make more, but... Okay. So there it is. That's all connected. Everything's all reconnected. Shiny and new, right? So what was the next thing? Fluid storage I wanted to talk about. Integrating an assembly, the assembly floor, and integrating the second floor smeltery. Let's get the second floor smeltery online because that is diamonds. And speaking of diamonds... let's do another run. Nope. Second floor smeltery. There we are. Until we get it integrated with the ME system, I would still like this to work. Okay, never mind. Never mind. None of this is going to work. Which is fine. Diamonds. Yeah, we have hot and cold running diamonds in addition to gold. So we have dimensional ore processors and extractors and all that. Chest full of diamond dust. And again, a whole mess of gold, which I'm gonna... One more time. It feels so good to have this all hot and cold running, you know? Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Alright, I'm gonna need a bunch of ME interfaces. And storage buses. And a whole mess of crap. Just a whole mess of crap. Yeah. I'll tap for just a second here. Ba-bum-ba-bum-bum-bum. Did I get everyone's hydrate and stretch? Or did? Oh. Okay. Got that. Alright, we're back. Boom. Loving the gold. Loving the gold. Okay. Next thing I wanted to do. Go away. Crafting terminal. You go there. Good. Done with this. Done with accidentally talking about penguins for the next 45 minutes because I keep clicking on the wrong terminal. Like a boss. Now, the penguin thing. I was going to put on the side actually, but no, we'll do this. Okay, I need interfaces. I need this wrench. I don't know why I have that wrench. I need to clean this up. This is a mess. Hashtag eventually? Hashtag eventually. That goes there. Alright, did we get all the gold? Ah, dang, we got all the gold. Alright. Boom, boom. How much gold are we looking at, anyway? 804. Hey, that's alright. It's alright there. That's what I call alright. 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 Calculation, logic. Oh, I'll take some gold now. No reason for me not to have this running 24/7. Gold, thanks. Redstone. Hopefully we're getting close to like the last few times I've got to do this manually. Okay, there's that. I don't have teleportation cores, which is what you want. Take that. You can have that. Do I not have this automated? Oh, we're out of sand. Yeah, okay. Well, oh wait, we're not really anymore. Hehe. Yeah, we're not out of sand. Okay, roar to life. Do you have any hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, I say. No speed modules for you. Hypocrisy. Not making silicon. I actually need some of this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. There, have that. How's this? Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Okay, that's gonna take ages. Okay. Oh, right. Storage bus. I need ME storage buses, which means I need a boatload of interfaces, which means I need a boatload of cores. Start with 20 formation cores. Then 29... Out of nether quartz? You make nether quartz! Black quartz gets enriched. Ah, man. I was on what some would say was a roll for a second there. Alright, minor delay. Not a big deal. I just really want to move on. Like, none of this is a big deal. It's just... Okay, so there's... The blue will turn black. And then we enrich the black into white. Complicated. It's cool. It won't take long. Yeah, when we started this whole process, I did a bunch of it. Like 5 or 6 stacks or something, I think. And then I was like, yeah, cool. We've got more than enough stuff now. Yeah, blue to black, then black to white. So that's why, like, I'm at this stage of the game, and I'm like, I should have had a ton of that stuff. For no, right. I don't have any of that stuff. Right. Okay, that's enough to get me started. We'll come back eventually, maybe not. So now this is enriched. Boop. Okay. Good stuff. Hey, thanks for the hydrate and stretch. I do have to get out of my chair. We're gonna get up here. Oof. Hi. Okay. Ooh. Those of you who have cats. Yeah. For those of you who've had cats, have you ever pet where a cat has just, like, licked them, licked their, like, they've just, they lick their hand, right? They lick their paw, and they put their paw to their forehead. Have you ever touched that spot after they've, you know, cleaned themselves up a bit? They mad. I was watching, what was it? I came across whatever social media thing. And it was a person who was like, the cat would be licking their own chest. They'd put their fingers on the chest. And the cat would be like, dude, I just cleaned that. What the F? That was just adorable. Zenny doesn't seem to mind it, and I haven't tried it on Nico yet. Yeah. We have a city to burn. Oh, yeah. We're gonna burn all this quartz until it's the good stuff. Until it's the good stuff. The very best of the good stuff. Oh, now we good. Can't wait to automate all this. Famous last words. Oh, man. Look before you, Simba. All that land, we're gonna automate all of it. Okay, what was... I was making a thing. Demolition cores or something. Annihilation cores. I don't remember how many cores I have. It doesn't super matter. 20, okay. I'm gonna need way more than that, I think, but for now this is fine. It's an ME interface. Yep, there was my 20. And then I need storage buses. Storaboo? Yeah, good old Storaboo. Oh, I have pistons somewhere. I'm at the point that I absolutely refuse to make more pistons until I've used all my pistons. It's a real how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat situation. There we go. And you can keep one of these, because this is going to be an odd number and annoying. Storaboo. Storaboo. Caribou? Doraboo. Okay. So now I do definitely want more ME interfaces. I'm also going to need odd numbers? No, thanks. Actually, I'm going to get odd numbers anyway in a second here. Yeah, you know what? Make another 20. Why not? Cool. Cool. Okay. I ran out of glass? Might have straight up run out of glass. Gooder. Okay. You hold on to your butts. Or whatever. Whatever part of your anatomy the ME system has. Oh, actually, I could do glass right here. That's injecting. That's not glass make. Okay. Yeah, not gonna take long. Okay, so I have 28 interfaces, 16 storage bus, 17 export bus. I'm going to need about the same amount of import bus, which is most likely going to be frickin' pistons. I knew it! Yeah, you can come on back. I knew it was going to happen. There was no chance it wasn't not going to happen. Yep, super good English. Super good English. Oh no, we're gonna be it's gonna be odd again. Ah, boo. It's cool. More glass. Thank you. Here's this. Yeah, get this done in entire seconds. I need an import bus. Storage export. Yeah, import bus. I don't know, another 20. Gooder. There we go. Cool. Yeah, odd numbers again. It's almost like playing Factorio, where you have an odd number of underground belts. Or as I think as the Reddit community a long time agreed to call them underneathies. It was a really cute story. There was someone who said, "Hey, I want to share something with the community. I'm playing Factorio with my girlfriend." And it was all like, "Oh, that's sweet. That's cute." And the guy was like, "What are these things called?" And like the first like 5 or 6 responses like, "Underground belts? Aren't they called underground belts? I think they're called underground belts." And the kid or the guy was like, "Nope. They're called underneathies. That's what my girlfriend says, and that's the only thing I'm going to accept ever again." And the entire community was like, "Holy crap, that's adorable." I couldn't even find the link or whatever anymore. I have not searched it up. It was just something browsing through Reddit or whatever, and that's how the conversation went. So yeah, just like, "Aw, underneathies? Aw, that's cute." But yeah, an odd number of underneathies is just annoying. Like I don't want the remainder one to like explode. Like I don't want to throw it away because I might find the other one again, but there's a strong chance I'm just gonna leave it on the floor and be like, "Nah, it lives here now. Nah, I'm okay. That lives here now." I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay. We have everything we need. We either integrate the assembly floor, mess with fluid storage, or integrate the second tier smeltery floor. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to do fluid storage, because we should very much have enough stuff. So I would like some 64K. I'm not super interested in... I'd like 2 drives. Quartz glass, logic processors, Certus quartz crystal. We're going to work on that. I should have a bunch of Certus quartz crystal right here. Yep. There you go. Next, Certus quartz glass. CQG? Qua? Sir? Blah? Or is it just quartz glass? It's just quartz glass. Okay, that's why I didn't find it. Okay, there's 2 stacks of that. We also need more of the red... Yeah, more of the logic processors. We need a separate process for this, I'm very sure of it. Okay, how far off are we now? 64. Yeah, 2. Perfect. Okay, we got just enough stuff. Do please. Now what I need are fluid housings. 2, please. You. Yeah, thank God for Fulgora and the Recyclers for sure. Fulgora and the Recyclers definitely sounds like a punk band. Or whatever, that's very pro-environmentalism. Yo, yo, we're Fulgora and the Recyclers. Clean up after yourself, piggy! Oink, oink! I don't know. Anyway, we have fluid things. Where did you go? There you go. Thanks. Okay. Boop and boop. Ding. Okay. So, how do you work? How do I want to do this? Add fluids? I don't know how you look up every fluid. Oh, bucket. It's bucket, right? Bucket? That's not what I wanted, I don't think. No. Did I add partitioning to that drive? I did, okay. Whew. It's not a quest. It's... housing... available in all standard capacities. It doesn't tell me how to put fluids in the thing. I think it's just a bucket you grab from the thing, but I want to make sure. Storage cells are the primary. You can upgrade storage cells. Partitioning, upgrades, coloring. I don't care about the color. Housing. Storage components. Item. Portable item. I don't care about any of that. Fluid. Unlike the storage cells, they actually... Yeah, that's something else. And creative storage. Okay, that doesn't super duper help. Let's see here. Example setups. I thought there was a fluid bucket filler? No, I don't want that. I don't think I want that. Maybe I want that? Okay. Don't care about that. Let's see here. I do need some even or equal distribution. There you are. Okay, that gets that handled. I'm guessing I just grab a bucket, but there was somewhere in here that said specifically how to handle this, and I want to make sure I'm paying attention to that. Bytes and types? No, that doesn't seem right. There is a bucket. Dear God. There's more. No. Each storage cell can store a fixed amount of data, each type, blah, 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 blah. Again, for fluid cells, this is 8 buckets per byte. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do bucket. And just see if it takes. Here's a water bucket. It does not like it. Okay, what if I said water? Just water. Oh, okay. Water, pure. I don't think I want water. I want water? I guess I don't super see why not. What else do we have? Hot water. Yep. Can I? Oh. Once you click it, it is gone. Purifying water. What else? We have lava would be cool. We have molten obsidian. What other liquids do we have? Liquid obsidian. Liquid nitrogen, or molten obsidian, liquid nitrogen. Purifying water, water. That's liquid nitrogen. That's the obsidian. That's nothing. What else have we got? Water, lava. Water. Purifying what's-its. And that's power. I don't think we have any other fluids at this time. Now, we could store all the liquid ores. When the ores are liquefied, we could store that as well and separate out some of the process if we really cared. I don't think I really care. How much do we get? Hey, 18. All right. I'll literally take anything you give me. If it was like 4, I'd still be like, yeah, there's 4 in there. Creosote. I almost forgot about creosote. Why do I keep forgetting about creosote? None of this is liquid. None of this is liquid. None of that's liquid. Cool. I think that's not bad for our first how do you do. So here's this. Here's this. Creosote. This is only 64, so 6. Do 18 types. Oh, we do have other liquids actually. All the way up. We have water, hot water, brine, lithium, sulfuric acid. Sulfur. Okay. Water, hot water, which is in the thing. Brine, liquid lithium, liquid sulfuric acid. Okay. Brine, liquid lithium, liquid sulfuric acid. Man, that is just piping hot, ready to go, huh? Okay. I'm gonna forget. Nope, that's not the button I wanted. Brine, liquid lithium, liquid sulfuric acid. What do I want? 6 maybe? Nope, that's the wrong thing. 8 maybe? It's 8 buckets to a byte? Water, hot water, brine, lithium acid. Perfect, thank you. It's 8. If it's 8, excuse me, if it's 8 buckets to a byte, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if I should go ham more or ham less. Let's leave that as it. I don't know what to do. Let's just add it. I'll be happy to go 8. So we need hamless, yeah. Brine. Liquid lithium. Lithium? It's liquid lithium, thank you. That's one drive. The second drive is going to be... If system like ham less, then maybe ham more. Yeah, and those two combined turn into Hamlet, which is the famous Shakespearean play, yeah? Speaking of which, Hamlet is Nico's original name. I wonder if he'd respond to Hamlet. Nah, he's asleep right now. This was also liquid. Sulfuric acid. Yep. Cool. When I got Nico from the shelter, they were like, his name's Hamlet. I'm like, does he know Hamlet? Like, is that like a good, like, does he know that name? And they're like, well, he's been here for 8 months. I'm like, holy crap, how old is he? And they're like, he's 1 year and 2 months old. I'm like, dude, he's been in the pound for his entire life. That sucks. That ain't cool, man. I'm gonna look up liquid. I'm gonna fill it with 7 dumb slots to make sure. Oh, liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen wouldn't be bad. Yeah, liquid hydrogen. Oh wait, these are gaseous things I'm talking about. Oh, then they're condensated back into a gas. That's how that works. Okay. No, I don't want that. Get out of there. Liquid sulfur trioxide. Liquid sulfuric acid is already there. Liquid lithium, we already did that. I'm just gonna fill this up so that way it's already pre-partitioned for stuff. Hydrofluoric acid. If there's something I come across and it's like, well, I don't want that in there, or I do want something in here, I'll just remove it. Sulfur dioxide. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. I guess. So, like, water is liquid steam, right? I don't know. I would assume water is liquid steam. Just cold. Yeah, can I get my meal liquid steamed? You want me to just get the hose? I guess I'm getting the hose. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the hose. What you want, man? I don't even know what you want, man. Okay. So now we have das Water. So now we're gonna add the water to the thing. So the first thing to add is we're gonna come down here, and we're gonna. This is a little cramped, and I don't like it. Liquid steam. We call it non-hot. Is that okay with you? Not the non-hot. Now, what does yellow mean? A dense link and a dense node. What'd you just call me? Frickin' get out of here. Okay. So, this looks like this. Let me see how we build this, because I kind of forgot. A storage bus and an interface give the smoochies. Kind of how that works. So, storage bus. I need an interface to look like this. I guess it doesn't super matter how it looks. Storage bus, interface, an in-your-face interface. That looks like that. Nah, where's all my stuff? Oh, more import buses. Neat. There's the teeth. I already had some teeth. Where did I put the... Oh, I think I turned all the quartz tips into cabling. Yeah, I turned all the quartz tips into cabling. That's what the deal with that was. It's like, I know I'm probably tired already, but still, how? Yeah. Quartz fibbers. Fibber dibbers. Ooh. A light detecting fixture? That looks cute. Okay. I'm starting to think that's not how that's made. Oh, the Knif. The Kniferoo, right? I need... Or Faber. Oh, no, it's not at all that. Okay. Oh, the teeth that do the thing. Yeah, yeah. No, we're out of crushed quartz. Frickin' crushed quartz. Yo, get to smashing. Get to smashing. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna load this back up with stuff. Because apparently I am desperate for quartz. Yeah, smash it up. Get it done. Get in there. Get it done more. Well, yeah. Well, get crushed, fool. Yeah. Get crushed. All right, there's that. There's that. Down here. Yeah. Yep, perfect. All right, and you look like that. So now, the bots are insane. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's full. Yeah, great. That's ideal. Is there anything greater than 3385? We have a 3384. But just to show that this works just fine, I'm just going to throw away a bunch of that. Number go up? Cool. So red means it is very full. Without any extra swap space. Right, the thing I was trying to do. I need some drives, probably. Definitely. No, I don't. No. The storage bus gets a higher priority, right? That's the deal? Yep. There's a chicken somewhere. What I should probably do is I should probably take the fluid drives down here then. But this isn't gonna need the whole shebang, so we'll do... It's always the chicken. It will always be the chicken. There's never a time it will not be the chicken. I think I need a filter or something for this to work. Or bus. Items and fluids can be dragged into the slots if you don't actually have any item. Right-click on a fluid container. With a fluid container to set as a filter instead of... I don't need any filtering. I'm unsure if this works. I have a terminal on me, don't I? Yeah. Good thinking, me. That was less good think. No, that was... There we are. Okay. Try this again. Oh my god. Okay, one more time for the kids at home. Frickin' heck. Okay. Purifying water. No go. Alright. I'm not too sure how this works, so bear with me. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I sure did. I sure did, Pa. I sure did. Alright. That looks like that. Maybe there's a mode on it I have to set. I don't know. I haven't done liquids yet. Hi. Configure items with chemicals. Oh. Okay. Import busfuls, items and fluids. The inventory it's touching and push them into the network. For purposes of lag reduction, yeah. By default, we'll port anything it has access to. Fine. Items and fluids can be triggered into slots. Okay. Oh. That's cute. Whoa. What? Oh, I think my game crashed. I can't bring it back up. What the crap? Alright. Huh. Yep, game no work. Let's see here. I kind of low-key forgot how to close an application in Linux. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it not happy. Something aborked. What the heck? Yeah, thanks. Game best time. Huh. Okay. There we go. That crashed out. That closed out, and we try again. Okay, well that was fun. Time to watch Mega Man eat an egg. Or fail to. Yep, it's fine. It's loading back up. Knowing my luck, we'll get a notice that it can't load and it crashes. And then we'll just turn it on again and everything's fine. Oh, I lied. That ding you heard? There's the good ding right there. So, Mega Man, thanks for your time. Re-choose Techopolis. And we're back to square. Yeah, weird. Whatever. It's cool. I don't mind. Whatever. Okay. Oh, right. This is what we were doing. Storage bus. No, my egg! Don't worry. Mega Man will keep it safe. You certainly can't eat it. Purifying. Okay. Maybe it can't eat from this. That's not what I wanted to do. That do anything? No. Purifying water. Did I add it to the correct drive? That looks like purifying water to me. Yeah, okay. Purifying water. Yep. I literally could not have messed this up. What I'm guessing is it can't eat from the tank. What if we try it like this? Yeah, man, whatever's clever, I don't mind. Does that work? No. Is there a fluid mode? Okay, everything's visible. Huh, weird. Okay, I think there's something devastatingly obvious I'm missing. ME interface. You don't get a priority. You do. Storage bus priority. Maybe? It says in the thing that it can take whatever you throw at it. Make sure I got this set up right. Realistically, I don't need this storage here or anything. Okay. Interface, storage. Yeah, weird. Storage is on the outside. Interface is on the inside. Maybe it can't read from mechanism at all? That can't be right. Oh, I see. Yep, fluids. Import bus pulls items and fluids and whatever else given add-ons from the inventory it's touching, pushes them into network storage for purposes of lag reduction. I don't care about that. They are also cable subparts. The default will import anything it has access to. Items inserted in the filter slots will act as a whitelist. Yep. Items and fluids can be dragged. Right-click with a fluid container. Liquid tab looks weird. Yeah, agreed. Huh. Let's see if there's a fluid example. Not what I want. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything that pops out to me that's just like... Oh, that's not really what I want. Okay. Let's see here. Devices, import, export, storage. Maybe there was something in here. Nope. That's nothing. For connections, Quantum Bridge, Spatial I/O? Is a way to cut and paste physical volumes of space in your world. It can be used to move flawless, budding, Certus quartz. Have a room in your base where you can swap out various interiors to use in different purposes. It works by swapping the defined volume of an identically sized volume in the spatial storage dimension, sending whatever's in the pylon array to the spatial storage dimension, whatever's in the dimension of the pylon array. This means that if you have a way of traveling between dimensions, it can be used to make a teleporter, but doing it is very complex, a bit janky, and beyond the scope of this guide. Like custom-sized compact machines. That sounds interesting. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. So I tried the pipe. It didn't like the pipe. Let's try this. I doubt this is going to react any differently, but I am curious. How about there? And then... about that. They get connected. Weird. No, still nothing. You have a channel. Yep, device online. And I think I hooked this all up correctly. Yeah. That takes two, one from the terminal, one from that. Let's see how we have the other smelting array. I think there's something really obvious I'm missing again. Oh yeah, sandwiches, yeah. Oh, we use the big interface. Oh, is it the other way around? Oh, it's the other way around. The interface is facing the... Nope, See, this is an interface in a storage bus. That should be correct. You know what, just for giggles, because I think I'm doing this both ways incorrectly. We will do a... That goes away. Can I have the big version of that? Hey, there we go. Okay. Interesting. I did it wrong the second time. A2 cannot import or export fluid. The fluid cannot be an inventory on the system. It is in the drives in the main storage. So yeah, you're right. Having them switched was bad. But this only eats up the one channel? Awesome. Okay, cool. Oopsie, yes sir. Yes sir. And now... liquid nitrogen. Little liquid nitro. Never hurt nobody. Probably hurt a bunch of people. Don't quote me on that. This can get biffed. Are all of you level 2? Alright, let's get biffed right here. Biff. Biff. I'm going to put you in there, and there, because I might actually need you someday. Import bus. Losing my mind trying to get my Stellaris to work with mods. I have such a weird relationship with Stellaris. Is it a bad game? No, it's not a bad game, and it's actually one of my favorite Paradox games. Is it weird? Yeah, because, you know, Paradox. Every single time they come out with new functionality, it shatters something else. I'll tell you, I've never fought the Great Khan. It's supposed to show up as a mid-game threat. I've never once fought the Great Khan, because every time I want to play the game, hey, we added robots and more Gestalt empires. Yay! Alright, I'm down with a little bit of Gestalt. Alright, you're not going to see me crying about it. It's like, oh, by the way, we hope you don't enjoy playing Phonetic Egalitarian or Determined Exterminator. Why? Well, none of that crap works. Well, how about this? I'll come back when y'all are done touching it, okay? How about that? How about that's a thing? I just can't handle it. Device online. Basic fluid tank. Okay. So, liquid... Nitrogen? Nitro. Or is it nitra? It's not nitrogen, is it? Nitrogen, yeah. Now, what did I do differently with this? No change. Oh, is it because I whacked it with a wrench and said fluids? I don't know if that mattered. Nope. I don't know what the hell I did. Alright, let's make sure I actually set the drive. I don't know if I did. Hold on a second. Liquid lithium? No, I didn't set liquid nitrogen. Molten obsidian, creosote, liquid lithium. That's all fine. Yeah, okay. Well, it's a drive allocation problem then. Oh, right. With mods. The only mod I ever got to work regularly is Tiny Outlier. And all that does, liquid... No, I didn't set any of it up. Okay. Oh. All Tiny Outlier does, I don't know if it's still around. But what Tiny Outlier does is it does exactly what it says in the tin. There we go. Awesome. It makes the outlier on the right side... Outliner? whatever, really, really tiny. You can see if you've got multiple sectors with multiple planets and multiple blah blah blah. It actually works out pretty well. To see stoof. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this off. Now, there should be nothing here except the entire network. Yeah, that really doesn't change anything. The only reason this works on other sides of things, I think, is because in the other floor we have storage, localized storage. Kind of how that works. So, that's gobbling up all that. Awesome. Let's take a gander and see how much of this we have. So, liqui. Yeah, I think that's moving pretty substantially. If we want more speedy speeds, we could do some speedy speeds. But here's our first test. I got 66 mods in mind, but some are outdated, some still work, and I don't know which one is crashing my game when it loads. Yeah, welcome to this. Not trying to be sarcastic or anything, but yep. I know it. Liquid nitrogen. Okay, so now I need a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No, it contains a bucket. Dear God. No. Multi-block coolant tank, freaking amazing. A bucket, amazing. I would like to see that this works before I move on and do it to everything. Put it in there, dude. Okay. Throughput kind of sucks, but that's okay. We can add speed modules and whatever. Because this can also take speedies, right? Yeah, sure can. It sure can, Hambone, it sure can. Alright, I still don't know what our maximum capacity is anyway. I should probably keep an eye on that. Ooh, 178 buckets. Nice. That's what I want to see. Exactly what I wanted to see. Come with me. Okay, good stuff. Now, I'm very sure this is going to get annihilated. But that's okay. Uxie, what of the other Paradox games have you played out of curiosity? Because there's one mod I wanted to talk to you... I'll talk to you about if you've played any of the other Paradox games. If not, no worries. You are going to be... Oh, okay. So this is a perfect chat. There's a mod, and I don't know if it's a collection of mods or a singular mod. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but you can start a game in EU, then it continues to Victoria, then it continues to Hoi, and then it continues to Stellaris. I don't know if you've heard of such a thing. It sounds insane, but it also sounds insane. Oil the pincushion. CK3 and Battletech? Holy butts. Yeah, a long time ago I was trying to find... Oh, Poil, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're able to go for a run today. Sorry. No, I thought it was like... Oh, I don't think so. It could be. The thing I was trying to do is I was trying to find people that would play one game each. So I would say I would be perfect for... just Stellaris, whatever. But like you do like this marathon where everyone plays a singular game. I think it'd be an absolute hoot. I did not know Battletech was also a part of that. That's crazy. This goes away. It's the same thing, basically. Oh, okay. Away? Goes away? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was like some... I thought like maybe 4 or 5 people got in a room and were like, what if we want to play all the games? Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I did not know that came from Paradox. Parasox Paradox. Okay, you can have that. That's out of mind forever and ever. Well, we'll see. Let's see how far I get with this before I bork the whole thing up. But develop? No. Oh. Got it. Got it. We got an ad break coming up here in just a minute. Perfect time to get up, move around, and stretch. Time to get up, move around, and stretch. I'm gonna pop this. That's level 1. I don't care about level 1. And I actually super don't care how this looks. Function over form. Function over form. Import bus. There you go. Molten obsidian. Oh, you know, it'd be good if I still had that. Oh, you can turn there? The heck? Oh, you gotta turn back into a square. Okay. There we go. Trying which one? Which one's crashing my game again? If only it loaded fast. Yeah. Yup, 100%. Liquid obsidian? No, molten. Molten obsidian. Hey, nice. Okay, cool. That got all 3 critical liquids into the thing. You make obsidiglow ingots. Which I'm gonna want incorporated for sure. I don't know what of this is all connected in what manner. Do I need this for anything else, or was it just smelting? Yeah, no doubt about it. My stance on the whole matter really is I'm really excited for Stellaris 2. And hopefully there'll be just this big gap of them not touching stuff. And then go from there. Like, it's my same view on EU5 now. Is I'll touch EU4 and they stop touching things. And then I'd love to like really sit down with it and take a non-ironic approach at playing the game and learning the game and like enjoying the game. I think that's kind of where my brain is at. I don't know if that's like a real chicken crap answer or something, but that's still kind of... Oh, wait, this has to get chopped. It's just kind of where my brain is at. Astronomical loading time. Yeah. Well, considering the game is Stellaris, it actually makes a ton of sense. Lol. I don't know anything really about the game. I learned about infrastructure development, working with and or against the clergy, long-form goals, and then it was like, okay, let's talk about trade. And I looked at trade and I'm like, what in the hell is this? Like, this is how trade works. I'm like, no, trade working implies it works. No. I also watched many YouTube video on it, and it's like, so then trade goes upstream, and it's like, that's the only thing. We have 2 players with many hours in the game. Yeah. I would not know what to do. I barely understand the way they changed Stellaris now. It's so much micromanagement for no benefit, in my opinion. It's so much. Before, you just had your scientific advisors that were... Whoa, that was weird. You had your your scientists, and that was like it. But now they're also governors and military and all this extra stuff. It's just so many notifications. Can't really wrap my head around it. Unless you can automate much of the ins and outs, I don't get the point, but yeah. Okay. How much molten we got in the system? I want to make sure that's not French. 110 buckets already. That's awesome. How many pure? 413. I wouldn't mind the event fatigue. Again, if you could, yeah, if you could customize your boilerplate answers. So here's a great example. I always play, if I'm playing a biological, I play a phonetic egalitarian. I always play with utopian standard of living. It doesn't matter if you're jobless. Because of that, because of phonetic egalitarianism, even if you have no job, you actually contribute to the science pool no matter what. So it's a really big ups having a bunch of extra scientists that aren't being scientists. But every time the game starts, I'm like, okay, can I have 5 minutes to set up my species? And then the thing that sucks is every time I research a thing, oh, sorry, I need another 10 minutes because I just researched utopian standard of living, and just so much. It's like, man, let me just preload the game with all the answers. When we get to this stage of the game, I'll change it if I don't like it, but just this is what I want. Okay, thanks. Gooder. Yeah, Hivemind or GC or Determined Exterminator or whatever is just really easy because it's like, I'm gonna eat all the things. All right, then what? I'm gonna keep eating. I don't know where we got confused in this conversation. Like, just, yeah, it's super easy. I do like playing biological though, but yeah, that if there was a mod that did that, that'd be awesome. Oh lordy Lou, that would be awesome. Okay, interfaces on. I need you to turn into that. Go there, that can go there, that can go there. I can go there, I can go there. Devouring Sword, my current play, if it'll work. Yeah, good luck. The only thing that's gonna get devoured is your RAM space, am I right? Wow, 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 wow. The words of Metallica, sad but true, I'm sorry. Because game loads and I start a new game, it crashes. Yeah. That sounds about right. Okay, so that should still be incorporating Molten Obsidian. Moab. Yep, a little bit of Moab. Nice. Then this is going to be annoying. So can I do... there's an import-export bus? Extended import. Yeah, tell me what this does. The import-export bus is a mixture of an import bus and an export bus. A filter can be set to configure the exported stacks. Anything that's not in the filter is a valid stack to be imported. It doesn't super matter. At this point, this would waste logic processors, so we'll just set it up normally anyway. Let's see here. Import bus. You want what? Oh, you're already doing the thing. Sorry. It was an export bus I was thinking of. Well, you're already doing the thing. Oh no, wrong thing. Yeah, you're working because... Oh. I don't remember doing Obsidiglow, but that's fine. I need an... import. Where's my export things? There you are. Don't be shy, friend. Oh, there we go. There's our Find Obsidian doing its thing, and there's that. Cool. That's one more thing automated. Hot diggity daffodil. Hot diggity daffodil. Boop, boop. Cool. Also, upgrade your face. I can't believe I put these basic things in here. Upgrade your face. Upgrade your frickin' face. This needs crushed teleportation cores or whatever the crap. I'm not ready for that yet. The Leaning Tower of Stupid Liquids. That's what's going in here. What, What's going on here? Why y'all thirsty? You need some, you need a little bit to get you by? Hold on. Hold on, I might have a little something here to get you by. I don't have anything to get you by. Now I realize this sounds really like a big pile of drugs. Hold on. I'll get you a little sugar snack. Yeah, hold on. I'll get you a little sugar. A little sugar snack. I'm looking for a speed Duelo. No, upgrade. Yeah, there we go. I thought I had a boatload of these sitting around somewhere, but I keep either losing them or putting them in machines, and that's why my power grid is like, oh my god, slow down. Here's 4. Stupid liquid. I think you don't have that in a drive. I do, I'm not importing it though. Which is fine considering how quickly we can get liquid going on. Like you've got the DEA on your radar. I'm probably the Christmas office party every week, every year they put me on. Blah, 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 blah. I don't understand what's happening here. Okay, well, we're gonna do some debugging because I don't understand what's happening here. Okay. You are bill only. Are we legitimately just hammering through a ton of obsidian right now? And as I said that, I crashed. Oh, womp womp. That'll learn you to give me the shenanigans. Oh, I'll learn you. One of the things that was a lot of fun with Stellaris is way back in the day when we used to play it regularly, we had all of our friends that were playing Stellaris, and we each created a custom race, exported the race, imported it into everyone else's game, and then we would play with it. And like you would see races that were handcrafted by other players, like in our group, and it was a lot of fun. But we always had at least 2 or 3 DEs, which was a lot less fun. For those that don't know, DE is short for Determined Exterminator. It's like, imagine a race of robots that is all bleep bloop gonna murder your face, ba 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 bleep bleep bloop gonna murder your face, ba 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 bleep bloop murder your face, ba 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 bleep bleep bloop gonna murder your face. Oh, I see what's wrong. I see what's going on. We're probably just devouring all of the purified water still. Oh, 351 buckets. How full is that drive? I kind of imagined it was going to be like 120 buckets, but I must have grossly misjudged. Oh, we are importing water. I don't want to really do that, but that doesn't make this easier. Where am I importing water? Supposed to be. Oh, obsidian. Oh, right. I'm making obsidian. Am I absolutely daft? Oh, haha, yeah, okay. I mean, I put it on the drives. The only thing I wanted to really figure out is why, and we figured it out. Hey, I have a great idea. Don't do that. How much water did I just devour? Oh, that's a lot of buckets of something like water. Okay, that's an amount of fluid. Now is this catching up? Not well, it's got to refill all the pipe and everything. I'm assuming that's what was happening. Cool, we got hot and cold running that. I don't have hot and cold running that at all. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Cool. Neat. Okay, clean up later, but that is now one channel bringing all this stuff into the system. Neat. Okay, what was on my to-do list? Oh, my game crashed. Lost my to-do list. Liquids was one of them. Lava is another thing I would like. Thank you for the hydrating stretch. It's hydrated. It's so hydrated. Oh, it's all got that thirsty. It's got that thirsty. What? And it's got the thirsty. Thank you. Ah, good stuff. Rockin' good stuff. Thank you. I guess that's it. Nope, that was not it. Oh. It's because there's no place to store lava. Lava isn't stored here. There's no place to store lava. That's why that's not working, I think. So if I plug this just into the mains like this, no problem. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. That kind of eats up another channel for no reason. But whatever. On a hard drive. On a hard drive, my friend. Fast. That's exactly the right answer. Fast. With much zoom in your heart. That's exactly... You need to become the embodiment of... And that's you running away or towards it. Whatever. I like that very much. How do you even store lava? Carefully. Yeah, that too. Okay. So there's that. The next thing to do is... Okay, we got liquids on the bus. That's all done. This is all screwed up. And this is probably doing fine. Yeah, okay. The generator not having power is not a big deal. These that are errored because they can't output more power. Yeah, and the mains is at 73 mil. I wouldn't mind like a battery array. What do we have for energy cells? Induction cell. Cafe. It's under mechanism. No. That's what I wanted. What are these called? Energy cubes. Energy cubes. Okay, advanced. Elite would be good. Elite is a third of our current power capacity. So why am I considering power capacity? Well, much of my industry isn't on all the time, right? What's ultimate? Oh, ultimate's doable. Woof. What are we holding? 73? Yeah. Much of my industry is not on all the time. If I go up here, I bet you any money all the diamond and gold synthesis stuff isn't even working. Which is fine. That's not necessarily a bad thing. What's important to note, though, is holy God, what happens when this stuff turns on, right? So the idea of my factory is I'm designing it purposefully for short batch runs, high intensity. So I'm trying to build. Oh, stop doing that. I'm trying to build, if anything, a sprinting factory. Might be like a way to say it. Yeah, like I'm saying, I want it to run really hard, really fast, even if it can't run for very long, which is fine, because that's how we're going to create all our crafting. Our crafting is going to be I want 50 of this on hands at all time, and 100 of this, and 50 of this, and 100 of this, and whatever of this, and whatever. And then as it goes, it's going to go brrrt, and it's going to make sure it's there all the time. But any gaps in production or whatever, it's going to be quickly filled, and that's kind of the idea. So we're designing a system. We're designing a system that can sprint. So the extra batteries will be there for a very obvious reason, because what's going to happen is it's going to be, hey, I need 3 million power, or whatever, RF. What is it? FE? I need 3 million worth of power. Okay, here's 3 million. If you need another 3 million, come back in like 3 minutes. But hopefully that first pull is going to be enough for the whole thing. So that's kind of the idea. How far are we in? We've already almost been streaming for 6 hours. It kind of feels like I sit down with my coffee and then my mind just blanks. Like, well, that was a good stream. Thanks for hanging out. Like, I know it's not really happening, but it's like, it's a mix of hyperfixation into what I'm doing and how I'm trying to accomplish a thing. And just everything else. Yep, that was really eloquent. Thanks, Brain. All this gets removed eventually. But the next thing to accomplish, I really love that. With the glass like that. And the lava flowing. It's way over 9,000. Vegeta's gonna be furious. Did the water ever recover? It did, easily, now that we're not exporting it by the bazillions. Yeah. Okay. We're not messing with this. Oh, actually, I could get rid of all the diamond stuff. Let's start defragmenting some of this. Do I have my hema? I do. I need to make a diamond hema. Okay, what do you do? Enrich flint, purified coal block. Is there anything else purified coal block does? No. You solidify it into diamond. So this is now a waste, which is fine. Are these all reds? Okay. How much of this do I care? I don't? I don't think I do. Like, the piping is going to stack real nice, but nothing else will. Yep, this is how we used to make diamonds, and we're not doing that no more. I'm going to go upstairs. There's no stairs in my entire base. It's just a force of habit, I guess. But I'm going to go back upstairs, and I'm going to get so much diamond. Oh, I forgot to hook up the smeltery floor, the second smeltery floor. I need to do that. Yep. So are all of you? God, why did I do this? I guess I'll do this just as a rite of passage, maybe. Get all the chemical things out of the chemical thing. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. I got Intergalactic Planetary by Beastie Boys stuck in my frickin' head. Not the worst thing. Okay, now will any of you stack? Wow, some of you actually did alright. Holy crap. Yeah, there's no stairs in my base. Oh, I know why they don't stack. I'm going to take an educated guess as to why these don't stack. It's because their configurations are slightly different. Okay, can I get the card? No, I know. Stop. We can find my problem, hopefully, so let's test. I hope it works. Yeah. I hope that works for you. Because nothing's more frustrated than finding a cool mod and then wanting to play it, and then it's like, well, why doesn't this frickin' work? Oh, it conflicts with something that hasn't been updated in 7 years? Sweet Crispies. Does it stack now? Nope. It stacks slightly less now. I made it slightly worse. How? How even? Alright. Purge. I don't even... Okay. It's fine. Alright, hold on. How did I make it work? So apparently version 4.0 broke a lot of stuff I like. Yeah. I have a friend that we play once in a while. And the last one, we like years. Like, I think the last time we played was like a year and a half ago. And the last thing was, they asked me, they're like, hey, can we play on Cherry? I'm like, wasn't Cherry H like a really old version of this game or whatever? And they're like, yeah, it's the only one I like. Way before, like, alloys and stuff. And I'm like, well, you know, I like you as a person. Yeah, let's do the thing. So we played, and it was so weird. It was just so out of mind. Oh, man. Yeah, playing as a biological pop was weird, and then playing as a robot was even weirder, because I don't think they allowed for you to do energy conversion or whatever it was called. Now, why don't you guys stack now? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Just because I'm deadly curious to see if this can work. So, I have you. I'm gonna talk to you. Auto eject off. Oop. Okay. Clear? Nope, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Well, still to point. How about now? Nope. They're just different. They're just weird. Okay. 3 days of work now. Nice! I hope you have pretty amazing... Yeah, that all this goes. I hope that you have pretty amazing plans with friends and family and stuff for the holiday season. Whatever you enjoy and whatever you do, I hope you're safe, stay hydrated, and just have a delightful time. Instead, it'd be very short, probably only 4 hours of work. Oh, good. Now, I know you work with chickens, but considering, like, just throwing out there, like, if there's any holidays that it's like, oh, well, actually, people enjoy turkeys, or people enjoy whatever for the thing. Do you also do turkeys and stuff, or is it mostly just chicken? We're going to spend some time with the wife, make some cookies, and watch some movies. That sounds awesome. Toss them into lava, see if that'll fix the stack problem. No, you don't throw that many machines into lava. I've watched Terminator enough. They'll come out and they will kick my ass. You have to do it with a crackled voice. It makes it sound better. They'll kick my ass. I don't want to do it. They're all like, you shouldn't have did that. And I'm like, oh crap. Don't kick my ass. We only do chicken, turkey, ducks, and the poultry orders for sale. Oh, okay, that's cool. He did, but he came back in the later movies. Or was that Terminator 2 and that's before he came back? Well, anyway, I'm not going to mess around with it. That was the crux of the conversation on that. We're just going to do this as a little bit of test. Actually, this isn't a test. All I really want to do is I want to pull this diamond into the system. 512 diamond is still a lot of diamond. Import bus. The bloom! Welcome, 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 welcome. Alright, that'll pull that in real sweet. Oh, thank you. Hydrate and stretch. So Salvation or something, then I got bored. Salvation was bad. Or am I thinking of whatever the fourth one was? Genesis with a spelt weird? There was one that was just like, none of this crap makes any sense. John Connor's a billion years old still, but he's also a kid, and I understand time travel, but I don't know, it kind of felt like they were writing it ad hoc or something. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen episode 3 or 9 of Star Wars either. I saw 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, and then I think my takeaway was I thought 7 felt a lot like 3, and I was like, all right, I've enjoyed this as I've enjoyed this. I don't think this is for me anymore. No, what did I just do? Don't solidify my chest. Give me those back. 1, 2 is bad, so I watched 3. Same with 7, 8, 9. Oh, they're up to 9 now. Oh. Oh my. Alright, we're getting all that diamond pulled in. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to the second floor smeltery, get diamond hooked up for real. There you go. Pull that in. We're done with this. I don't need simple solidifiers ever again. Right? That's kind of the plan. Well, not for now. All right, keep it civil. Need that. Don't need buckets anymore. This is just gonna sit on the floor and despawn. So anything that we're very happy with, we're just gonna pull out and call a day of. And one thing that I'm very happy about, since when has Twitch been civil? Never, but we can still try to be civil here. Be a good example for those around us or something. Take all that. And this can go away. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'll take that back. Yeah. I said we'd try. You know, friendly reminders and stuff, and don't be a ding-dong, and, you know, stuff like that. We'd give it our best. I don't need these simple solidifiers, but I'll just keep them. This is done. Okay. This is done. Let's get an actual tool, shall we? That's done. This is done. This is done. All that can despawn, I don't care. Okay. There's that process removed. That's a bunch of crap on the floor I don't want. Yep, okay. Good. Now, we do this. I did not set this one up. So what I need is more space. Don't care, don't care. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, good stuff. So this is gonna look like, let's see if I remember how to do this from Screech. It's an interface bus on the outside. Okay, I freed up another spot. And a storage bus. Yeah. Hey, Nico. Hi. Do you want to come on up here and hang out? Okay. See, this works out really good when you express your needs and you just pop right up here and you don't mess around for 45 minutes yelling at me. Yeah, isn't that great? You're up here now, chilling? Chilling like a villain, what up? You're a good kitty. Good cat man. Where did I put my lanterns? I know for fact I made like 40 lanterns, and I don't know where those are anymore. I want to see what the heck I'm doing. I know, I'm an absolute weirdo. You can have these. You can have this, and this I don't want. I have a lot. Oh yeah, because we tore apart a ton of stuff. No, I don't know where I put those lanterns. I have to do another purge so far. Guess what? What? Because it made you think it was your idea. Yeah, it crashed. Not the big surprise. Uxie's trying to get a game of Stellaris going with some mods that they appreciate. Unfortunately, the mods don't appreciate him back, so... I'm gonna go find where I put that thing. Ba-dum-bum. I really want to find... Yeah, I really want to find where I put those things. Oh, is it maybe in here? No? Yeah, diamond, gold. I think we're doing alright on this production thing, and I bet you're out. You've still got a long way to go, oddly enough. Oh, here's what I was going to say. Is there any merit in starting backwards? Like, instead of doing the top-down, try from the bottom up. Base game, like 5 of the biggest functioning mods. Instead of the other way around. I don't know if that's any help at all. Most likely not, but worth a gander. You have glass, yeah. Definition Stellaris crashed every single time up in the menu for music tracks. Can't remember how I fixed it, but I didn't have to disable any music mods. It's probably unrelated. No. It still adds to the conversation of what we've been saying is the game's fun, but is a bit of an effort to play. If you're going to play with mods. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I remember. Yeah, lanterns? I'm not going to go make more lanterns. I was just hoping I could find my lanterns. And I know I did not put them in a box. I don't know where I put them. That's more check. Otherwise, I'll just grab the torches out of this box. I can't play it without mods. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what I was telling Uxie earlier. The second you get to sectors, I don't know if sectors are still even part of the game anymore. But the second you get to anything that resembles sectors, you have to have it. At a quick glance, what's the problem with my planets? Oh, it's an overpopulation issue and an unemployment issue. Cool, tiny outlier, bam. Ooh, I've never heard of Sky UI. Okay, yep, no idea where they went. And I lost a give a care, so that's fine. Up. Hey. Scratchies, okay? Laws give me the ouchies, my man. Oh, I see. Makes UI actually functional for a PC. Here's a weird thing to confess, but I will anyway. I've never beaten Skyrim. I got to a point where I was just doing the side quests, and since the enemies scale to you based on your level, I was like, eh. And then I watched someone speedrun as a level 1, and I'm like, you know what, that's fine. That's enough. I liked Morrowind a lot better, I think. I don't know. Stellaris doesn't have unemployment as much anymore. Instead, Pops become civilians who provide a small benefit. That's interesting. Because it's something that made the Fanatic Egalitarian, like, a really powerful play. Yeah, weird. Okay, so the combination is... Yep, it's this. I'll play it up the same way we did before. Okay, I'll go to sleep. Skyrim's main quest is probably the weakest part. The other thing that really drove me nuts about Skyrim, and I know this is maybe a really weak ask or whatever, but the thing was, like, in previous games you could make your own spells. You can't do that in Skyrim. I got to the Mage College in Winter held in Haven or whatever the crap it's called. I was like, my own spells, my own spells, and I was like, I had a banner behind me that said my own spells, and I was so excited for it. My own, and it's like, nope, you can't make your own spells. I'm like, why? Did it in every other game. I don't even know why you don't let me have my own spells. You know why you won't let me have my own spells. I didn't want, yeah, I actually didn't want overpowered ones. Yeah, I wasn't even trying like, well, let's just do a fireball. No, I had a lot of fun with it. God, that took forever to cut fiber with your fist. Yeah. Yep. Or a spell that did very little damage, but did every element or a couple of elements. That's fun. Yeah, slap a fear effect in there. Why not? It's the holidays. Hit him with the fear. Why not? Alright, and I need a storage bus. A crafting terminal. Oh, it's on the other side, of course. Get out of there. Oh, I was still actively falling. Got it. Oh. Huh. Really? Okay, is this gonna work? You're out of power. Well... Damn it. I was like, I'll just wire this up, and then I'll just hook it in. Nope, no power. Alright, well, how about... There. Okay. Hi. Hi. I need to get to the keyboard. Skyrim also got rid of a ton of spells. Hopefully you didn't want to cast Open Lock or Fortify anything. Man. Here's what I want. I want an RPG that is maybe a bit unbalanced, but just lets me do what the crap I want to do. And I've heard a lot of great things about Baldur's Gate 3. I need a job first. I still don't have the monies. I can't really justify a $60 game. Ow, ow, ow. I can't justify a $30 game, even. Yeah, just a little bit to get me by. I don't need too much more, I think. That... there's not all I can open. Yeah, well, I still want to try Baldur's Gate. It's just a couple things. One, the money. And I guess that was it. I have a ton of fiber. It's just on my person. It's on my person. Okay, let's get this set up. Hi, okay, you can't... And my left arm looks like a pincushion. Hi. Okay, I'd like you to vamoose. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right. No, not your fault. Sorry. Sorry, Poil. Yeah, it's not your fault. Ugh. Beat Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not like D&D and those types of games, but damn. Yeah, I've heard just incredible things, for sure. Export bus. Well, good. I'm happy to hear that. Are you the solidifier? Back there, huh? No. What part of this is operating? Sticks? That's all we're making is osmium sticks? I built this for sticks? Alright. I guess I built an entire smeltery for sticks because I refuse to do, whatever the thing is. Immersive engineering. Alright. Baller, whatever, it doesn't matter. Export bus. You can have that. I was tank and play the full team, so that was a plus. Nice. Nice, nice. Goes away. That goes away. Goes away. You get Diadu, Diamond Dust, Diadu. Diamond Dust. Good. And what am I holding on to? An export bus? Yes. Leak knit. Like liquid nitrogen. Okay. Stuff. Hi, Nico. You were... Okay. Sure. Hi. Okay. I'd like to finish the... Oh my god. I'd like to finish streaming, please. Thank you. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, I did this just for sticks. Fantastic. Wait, stick. Yeah, just for sticks. It's fine. I don't care. Yep. Export, import. Okay. No, man, no more with the claws. Okay. I know you want attention right now, but we have a deal. I get the afternoon and the morning. No, I get late morning and afternoon to stream. You get evening. And everything else, okay? Your man? Need this attitude. That's only 2 channels, which seems like a devastating waste. Maybe I can combine some of these? How much diamond stuff do we have? 6? I'm gonna have a few. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this right. It's fine. We'll do it the exact same way we did the other one. If not for any other reason, for ease of troubleshooting. Yeah, that's what we'll tell them. Yeah, ease of troubleshooting. Cat, you do not help my allergies. Okay. Stuff. This looks like this. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, man. Yeah, how do I know I'm allergic to cats? Nico's on this desk and my eyes are starting to water. And oh my word. Okay, so that connects to that. There's our 2 channels. I also ran it like this, I think. What did I run it like that? Just to keep the look kind of similar. Oh, man. Okay, just right in front of the bottom. Got it. I think it's... something like that. And like that. Yep, it's something like that. But that'll transfer power throughout everything, so that's fine. Okay, so... Sorry. I know I'm doing some sniffling here. Hi. You're so adorable, but I think I'm allergic. Allergic? My sinuses are going... That's not very fun. Nico, my boy. You gave me the allergics. It's like that. I don't need this in my inventory slot. I do need this, though. Okay. Can I get on the other side of this? Thanks. Much obliged. Like that. You're also missing one of these. Alright, good. A little bit of good, great. Okay. Let's see if this... Oh, it's cooking. It's cooking. Oh, yeah. Man, is it all connected? Allergic. Allergic. Oh my gosh, you are such a cute kitty, man. This is tough. Like, normally he's on my desk for, like, I don't know, a little bit. And then he scampers off, and then I wash my hands, and it's not that big of a deal. That's generally how this... Oh, I remember what goes there instead. Work that way. There we go. Okay. Good deal. This thing comes up into another one of these. I'll need to see what gold does. Like, what gold hat. Am I out of stuff? Biscuits and briskets, my guy. I thought I made a bunch of this stuff. Alright. Okay. Nope. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Oh. How much fiber do I have in the system? Go, I can't see what I'm typing. Fibre. Oh, not as much as I thought. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright. You come with me. Get you to a wrench. Okay. So, what's your damage? Did I already hook you up? I don't know if I already hooked you up. I did. Oh! Hey, you're cooking. Hey, nice. Okay. I don't know if I need speed cards and everything, but hey, it's automatic now. Actually, this is just smelting out the dust into normal stuff anyway. This isn't actually touching the new stuff, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. Do you ramp up? Looks like you're ramping up. Either way, automatic. Awesome. What's over here? Plates. I don't think I checked what's in here anyway. Gears. Gears. Dust. I don't need dust anymore. Before... we were making... Yep, there we go. Before we were making, diamond as a... not nugget. The gem? Yeah, the gem mold, I think it's called. So then turning it back into dust made sense, but here we're getting to... holy crap. We're getting dust, so it doesn't make any sense to do it the other way around. Okay, what do you got? Plates, plates. What do you got? Block, block. I don't remember why I needed block, but it doesn't super matter. I'm gonna need another one, yeah. Now, the problem is, I built this like an absolute ding-dong. You know what we're gonna do? Maintain consistency, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, I'll lose a little bit of diamond, big deal. Okay, are you back to good now? You are, fantastic. I don't know where this came from. There? A Nuck Nugget? Hey, Nuckno, how you doing? Been a while. We're doing all right. Oh yeah, we need more coolant. That's all set up. Yeah, long time no see. Hope you're doing all right. Actually. There we go. I don't know why that was slightly more complicated than that ever had to be, but it was. Oh, oh, this is fine. It's a little sloppy, but it's fine. That looks like that. Good stuff. There we go. That should work. Devices missing channel. Oh, I know what I missed. There you go. Alright, perfect. Okay, that should get us all the stuff. You're getting liquid nitrogen, as was foretold. You're calculating items. There's no way we blasted through our total diamond reserves, did we? At least the... Oh, maybe we did on the dust side. There you are. We are out of dust, which is fine. That doesn't take into consideration the big box of dust we have way up top. So just as a test, do I have room? Kind of. More negligible than anything. I'm gonna pop over here, grab all the dust, just to make sure stuff works. And then we'll just literally go anywhere. Hey, looks like a great spot. And we'll pop this in. And now we'll just wait here, and the dust should be decremented, and something else should be incremented. Regardless of what it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's diamond or the enriched won't. But our numbers are 38, 31. Oh, there we go. I just saw it go up. Did I see enriched diamond just go up? I know for a fact that's not connected to anything. I must be tired. That's pretty normal. Okay, nifty shifty. There is smelting done. So what was their check? Oh, right. I forgot our game crashed. It was getting fluids working. It was getting the second tier smeltery online, which we've done. And then it's the assembly floor. That's still... I have no idea how I want to handle that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, right? Right, Neek? Right, Nico, my boy? Neek? Neek the Freak. That's what they call you. Hey. Alright. So there's all that done. Yep, we did finish this as well. What isn't done is more dimensional smelting. That might be something we push ourselves into a bit more, so I can get some of the other stuff removed. Something that would be really helpful to get, like, really automated would be... Like, something like copper would be a fun... Hold on. What are you doing? You want to get down? Here you go. Looks like he was gonna jump at me, and I'm like, no. I'll pick you up. I'll put you down. We ask in this house. We don't just leap at things. The crushed deep slate is still a process that's gonna have to stick around, but not for very long, because what's gonna happen? Well, we'll need it for the advanced technium. Do we have any more stuff? Yeah, we do. Okay, deep slate. There you go. Hobbled deep slate. Go. And then... Oh, we had a lot of this ready to go. Holy crap. Yeah, man. Yeah, I built the system so it was ready to party, and holy cow. We've got an ad break in about 20 seconds coming up here. Good friendly reminder to move around, stretch, that stuff. Move your body. You only got the one body. Be sure to move that body. How many do we have? 0. Fantastic. Okay, that could just chug-a-lug all day, all night. That'll keep that busy. Yep, good stuff. Friggin' incredible. Just so much gold. Alright, that is the last run. I'm not gonna manually get gold again. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, man. Oh, I could watch numbers go up all day. This is great. Yep, I'll take all that. Okay, I need to automate that soon, because this is annoying. Once we get the other... Once we get the other floor set up, I think that's where this is going to be perfect. We'll move all this up to the assembly floor. But for right now, we're not quite there yet. Numbers still go up. Yeah, that's great. Okay, what's next on the to-do? Let's see here. How much time do I have? I got about another hour of energy, I think, in me. Integrate assembly floor. And then maybe smeltery room aesthetics. Maybe those are the 2 things we knock out. Yeah. Well, I really want to get the assembly room back online. Right now, it's a disparate ME network. Well, it's not plugged in, so it's probably a desperate ME network at this point. Alright, you got more stuff for me? Heck yeah, you do. I don't think we'll be able to get all the logic processors and all that assembled and automated, but we'll get a good start into it. Yeah. It's so much gold. Oh, man. I know, Nico. So much gold. Oh, meow yourself, man. Dinner's not for another hour and a half, at least. I know, Nico. I don't know how much of his meowing is coming over. He's an adorable little kitty man, but he does get a little vocal. That's what happens. Okay, so that's done. So I just want to do that quick run. Oh, I should do the dimensional ore run as well. But realistically, integrating these into the system is going to be real simple. We'll pull the dimensional ores out of this. I'll take that. Take that. Integrate it into maybe some localized hard drive or something. And then just drop it right into this process. Real simple like. There is more cleanup I want to do. You're full. You're very full. You're working as hard as you can. I don't have my speed mods on me. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Nothing to see here. Does anyone know where I put my stuff? Nope. Oh, butts. Where'd I just put all my stuff? Not here. Not here. Oh, was it here when I nuked everything? It was. Hot dang. Okay. So that was, yeah, that was diamond production we removed. That's dope. This is enriched. Oh, this is enriched flint, which I don't need. But I do need the flint production. That's snowballs for advanced technium. That is osmium, I'm sure. Dirty osmium, yep. That's bronze or brass? What is it? Bronze, okay. This is steel. Carbon, enriched iron, yep, easy there. And this is probably nickel or something. Or empty, and this is lead. Or also empty, yep. We're empty, we're empty, we're empty. We're out of a lot of stuff. Thanks, NetFed. I really appreciate that. You're right. And when you're right, you're right. And brother, you are right. I did totally put stuff there. Okay, this is the part that I wasn't sure how I wanted to handle. When we were experimenting with AE2 just to get the ball rolling, there's a lot of good core concepts that came out of this conversation. First of all is the penguin provider. This provides penguins to the rest of the ME2 system, or AE2 system, ME system, whatever. The mod's called AE2, the system's called ME. But we got some good penguins provided. This was the... Oh, this actually removes all the cobbled deep slate and crushed deep slate. Yeah. And coke dust and obsidian dust. Yeah, awesome. We got some more penguin patterns there. Oh, also the redstone, which we're hoping to get that out of the way. So, hang on. Produces cobbled deep slate with deep slate. Produces crushed deep... Okay, so how do we make deep slate? That's something that's enriching with... slate. That's something that's being enriched with coal or something, isn't it? Deep slate. Stone. It's just being in... No. Metallurgic infused. That's what it is. No. These are showing... With the smelting, this is going from cobbled deep slate to deep slate. So this is actually going backwards. I don't want to go backwards. So as long as we do the infusion dance, which I think we actually have over here, don't we? Osmium. Chemical carbon. Yeah, we actually have deep slate actually slated to be complete. Easy cake. Okay. I can tear out a ton of stuff there. Okay. Yeah. Let's link the systems, yeah? So, I wonder how I'm gonna do this, because I don't know how to do this. We're gonna figure out how to do this. Yeah. Let's do a little cleanup. There's some stuff in the way. Go away, go away. This is Super Pants Overdrive Overkill. I wonder if we could do the same trick we've been doing. Can I just do something like this? We're gonna do some learning, that's for sure. What does that do? The controller doesn't care because it's technically a subnetwork here. Let's see here. Do I have... I do, okay. What does it look like on this side of the thing? Out of power. Looks oh, right. There we go. Unfortunate, that's what it looks like. This can see the whole network of everything. So now I wonder if this methodology makes any more sense anymore. But let's see if we can do some penguin providing. So I'm going to grab all the redstone? Nope, not all the redstone. Okay, I've taken all the redstone. Actually, I don't think you have... I don't think we have the burnt stuff in the system, so this was a waste of time. Cool. What isn't a waste of time is probably something I actually have, which is glass. Or, more eloquently, sand? Or more specifically, sand. glass is. Yep. Okay, stole all the glass. Now what happens? I don't know if this smeltery is going to make more stuff for me or not. Because I think... Oh, right. It'd have to be the other way around. I think it'd have to be the... So, yoink, yoink. Nope. Yes. Wrong ghost. I'm doing well. Thank you. How about yourself? Import bus. Okay. So now, I'm going to take your glass. You should now make more glass, unless now you can't see sand. It'd be really unfortunate. What am I looking for? Actually, I can't read your jobs either. So, that comes with me. Right there. Huh. Weird that there's not a job propagating. Uh-huh. My kids are driving me crazy. Uh-oh. Teach them how to play Factorial. That'll occupy them for the rest of their lives. Kidding, of course. You'll never see him again, which might be a nice vacation for you. Might be. Just might be. Alright. Good stuff. So the reason why the glass cannot see the thing is because it is, the reason the glass can't be seen is because it's part of a network that this can't understand. So what if I did it the other way around as well? Or the idea is just hook it into the mains. But I don't want all the channels, right? I don't want all the channels. So I wonder if this is just going to shatter everything. So I'm very keen on finding out. Okay. I mean, that wasn't the wrong answer, but that's not what I wanted. Thanks. Okay. Where did I put that terminal? Now what's happening? Okay. How this doesn't create collisions is a mystery to me. But. That's 2 channels, baby. That's 2 channels, baby. That's doing all that. That's... I kind of hate this, but at the same time, I kind of don't hate this. That's, well, golly gee, that's something, isn't it? Alright. How much cobbled whatever do I have? So now it doesn't matter what side this is on. I'm looking for deep slate. So, we have 50 crushed deep slate. Now what we're gonna do... I'm gonna take this for a walk. Thanks. Yeah, I'll take you for a walk too. Why not? Everyone get in the car. We'll go for a walk. Wait. Yeah. Blood sugar, money level. Silly pants. Working all the working time. Crap, was I just... Oh, yeah. We are now going to incorporate... just for test of logic to see if this works. So now stuff like glass and redstone, all that stuff should just work. So now, you get the cobbled deep slate treatment. You are going to be an export bus. You're an export bus, Harry. Cobbled? Crushed. Crush deep slate. Boom. Export bus. No problem. Comes over here. Just for sake of whatever. We'll pretty it up later. Function first. Function over form. Yep. We're going to take a walk. Cool, I'll get the car. Hang on. Huh? Yep. I can tell my blood sugar's getting all silly billy. Silly billy. I need an import bus. Actually, is this working? It's an export bus of crushed deep slate. It is crushed deep slate, right? Yes, it absolutely is. Okay. Can I not open it now? No, You're connected, right? I didn't disconnect this for funsies? There's one way to find out. What? The heck? Device missing channel. Are you I have 8, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, something's screwy real good. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you have channels. Hold on. I think I have an idea of what's busted. Oh, I removed this all for dense. This one's connected incorrect. No, there's nothing up here. Never mind. Device online. Device missing channel. Huh. How many channels are we at here? Device missing channel. Okay. Well, there's something up the chain that's messed up. This is working correctly. We're eating up 2 channels, 3 channels. By my count, we've got another 24? 25 channels of effect still? Yeah, it's up to 4. Oh, I know what the problem is. Right here. This is all single thing. Yeah, it's all freaking single thing. Yeah! Okay, well, the good news is the troubleshooting phase of the program is very short. It sounds so weird. It's like 2 plungers getting slapped or something. Okay, do I have more thick cable? Ooh, brother, I'm gonna need way more than that. Man, I'm gonna need a little more than that for sure. Let's see here. First of all, you can have this glass I don't want. Alright. Wool o'clock? Feels like it's wool o'clock. Oddly shrunk to 56 from my 88 already. Hope now it works. I also hope it works for you too. That is a genuinely frustrating experience. And yeah, it sucks. I totally get it. Okay. Alright. Man. Okay. Fine, you win. Alright, we'll do this the right way. There, okay? Better now? I just want some stuff. Took me long so far. If it works, I'm not gonna be able to play until tomorrow. Well, at least your tomorrow self will thank you, right? That's at least a good thing. I don't know how you treat yourself or, you know, your relationship with the inner Uxie. But I hope you could be like, man, I didn't get the game last night. Oh yeah, but past Uxie hit me up. Got all my mod list figured out. Able to play some Stellaris. Reminds me of that one meme. La 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 la. Stellaris. La 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 la. Stellaris. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. This is where we're at. I'm tired and I'm blood sugar, bad, crash good. Yep, that's where we're at. Okay, I need that. I'd like two... Okay, I guess a stack. I guess a stack is what I wanted. Dense. The in-thickening. Top. Okay. Now, with my network analyzer vision, I don't see any reds. I think that's the important thing. So, crush deep slate, numbers fluctuating. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's something already. Okay, now number go up. Oh yeah. So now we should be sitting on lead. Which one of you is responsible for lead? I don't remember. One of you ding-dongs is supposed to be kicking out some... Oh, no, wait, you're not. I didn't plug in the box. Hee hee, I didn't plug in the box. Yeah, okay. It'd be amazing if any of my system worked at all, just because I didn't plug any of it in. Well, isn't it... Hang on, isn't this wireless? The guy at the shop told me this was wireless. Like, 100% wireless. Yeah, but it needs power. Nope, that's wireless too. No? Solomon Grundy want pants too? Solomon Grundy want pants too. Alright, so I'm wasting a bunch of channels down there, but it's fine. Which one of you is gonna pop on? The blessed lead! Oh, sweet. Palace crystals for minutes. Palace crystals for entire minutes. Okay, so that is actually a bunch of crap hooked up. That little bit we just did. I figured it wouldn't take too long. Get out of here. But that hooks up all this automation. And all this automation. Deep slate. Responsible for some deep slate. Y'all are? Got you jacked up like crazy, don't I? 2x? Okay, so... What's my processing CPU blah 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 at? Oh. Is all this out of power? This device on... Oh! Yeah, haha, it's not gonna work. Give me that back, thanks. Yes. Okay. I need more crafting CPUs. I need more crafting power, straight up. But it shows that it's all connected and working. All this stuff anyway. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Slate. Yeah, how's our deep slate coming along? This is making deep slate? Deep slate with stone. Do we not have stone? So here's the problem. I have four recipes that are on top of each other. That's not necessarily the problem, but the thing is they can't run in parallel. So there's a couple things we could do to fix it. For right now, let's make the obvious fix. We're gonna make 2 more. Hold on. What is this? A crafting unit. I need a co-processing unit. Yep. I did want 2 more, actually. Okay. And then 2 more crafting co-processors. I have 4 crafting co-processors. I also need 4K of Oh, I didn't know I had extra crafting units. Okay. I also need 4K of crafting storage, which requires crafting units. So I need 4 more crafting units. Hi. No, actually 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Good stuff. You can have that back. I don't want it. I also need some 4K storage. Right? We're doing 4K? I think we're doing 4K. Looks like 4K to me. Awesome. Hi. Me again. Remember me? Missing items will be skipped. Or I have a better idea. Oh, this one can't see the... This one can't see the penguin provider because the penguin provider is not part of the storage array. Okay. So I do need to go somewhere else to craft. I need to come down to this network because we've separated them out. Okay, so that's why this is weird. Danka. You know, it makes sense. It also makes more sense because this is different from the other crafting setup anyway. I made a 4th crafting coprocessor. Where the crap did it... Oh, I must not have. That's where the other... That's where the other thing came from. Can I get another one of these? Thanks, mate. Yes, hydrate and stretch. Thank you. I do need to. Coprocessor? Copro. In my inventory, ding dong. Okay. So what's happening is... hold on. Let me move to where I gotta go. Then I need to get on my chair and stretch. Ugh. What's happening here is we have 3 independent jobs. Well, they're not independent. They're linked together. One is turning stone into deep slate. One is crushing deep slate into cobbled deep slate. And one is crushing cobbled deep slate into crushed deep slate. In that order, all 3 can't run at the same time. Because they're based on each other. But if the first and the second job trigger, the second job can't trigger again. The third one can because of second job's byproduct. But the first job has to start over. So getting these, they can theoretically run at the same time. What I should do is I should increase the capacity of how much stuff we have. That would greatly help the thing I'm describing. But for now... you know, throw more resources at a problem and not try to debug anything, and that's fine. Okay, so now we have 4 processing sets. I put the thing. There we go. Now we have 4 processing CPUs, each with 2 co-processing cores and 8K of storage. So that means... These 3 things can run, but we'll also get glass. Cobble deep slate, crush deep slate, yeah. Something might have gotten hosed up while I was doing all that because all the timers are forked. Try it again. That's better. Oh, you know what might have happened? I might have just hosed up whatever might be in here. That's correct. I have to do a little bit of debugging. I don't know. Those are just filters. Good, good, good. Why are you getting all the stuff? Oh, God. How many orders of 50 are in that thing? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh raggy. Ruh-roh... And you're not... Uh-oh. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Do we not have crushed deep slate as a storage? Oh no, is it busted again? Or still? Or whatever? Oh, I have crushed deep slate as a storage. Yup, that will fix track everything. Take this, thanks. Yep, that's exactly the reason what's going on. I bet you I don't have the other... doing this for 4 hours now, sweet lord. You are a stronger man than I am, for sure. I would have been like, new save. But then, of course, you still don't know really what's busted, right? Cobbled? It was cobbled deep slate? And what's in here? Oh. Yeah. I wasn't able to steal it. Okay. So now that's in the thing. So how much do you think we have? You think we have 50. I have cobbled deep slate. I need crushed deep slate, and I need deep slate. So, who's making my deep slate? You are. Yeah, sounds good, man. Sorry it didn't work out for you, but I hope you have a good rest of your night and sleep well. And tomorrow, kick it in the teeth, and it happens, and it just works right away. You just need to reboot your PC or something. I hope it works. I hope it works for you. Oh, we already had? Oh, that was already deep slate. No, wait. I must have already had deep slate in here somewhere. Yep, have a good one, Uxie. Oh, okay. Well, now we have all the stuff. What I probably need to do is reboot that other system. Actually, worst case is just going to make a bunch of cobbled deep slate. And I do want the limits to be a lot higher, like 1,000 literally. But we're hopefully going to get away from this a little bit. Okay, there's that. You're going to make just a ton of stuff, and that's fine. Sorry about that, had to sneeze. Okay. That number is fluctuating really, really hard, which maybe tells me it's being consumed by lead, which is ideal. That's still firing. Level or 2. I'd love to see this box getting just, yep, regular shipments. Awesome. Cool. That's how we can get some of our smelting and such online again. Not super interested in it, but the bigger point is we did get a bunch more stuff automated. Now, what else do I want to accomplish? Oh, I'm so congested. I have like another half hour before I want to call it. Nico is circling. Nico is circulating? Circling. God, it's hard to say. My nose is all stoofed. Circling the chair. There we go. Okay. This is mostly automated. I'm happy for it. So why don't we end this session with a little bit of chill vibes, yeah? Why don't we do that? That goes in there. Let's see here. Can I get more clear glass? I most certainly should be able to. Let's see here. Clear. Nope. Glass. I think it's just this. I forgot the recipe already. Hey, that's connecting glass. Now, this should be clear glass. Connecting glass is also neat. He's hurting my soul. Nah, maybe a little. But the thing is, he's always been a really good reminder of when I need to take care of myself. Because he'll be an annoying waffle if I don't. That's kind of the thing. So when it ultimately comes down to it, what's nice, I think is nice, is like if I don't feed him, I'm gonna hear about it for a while. For a while. And then realistically, the same token is like, you know, I should probably get a little snickety snack myself. Snickety snack on the attack. Yeah, something like that looks good. I need some buckets of larva. Actually, I'm going to try the bucket mode again, and then hopefully not die this time. Hi, can I talk to you? Thanks. Basic fluid tank. Where can I get some lava? Oh, I don't know. Literally anywhere? Oh! Oh god, I guess I'm not going to get lava literally anywhere. The ME system just looked at this, it's like, you want me to store this? You want me to store this? Are you sure? Alright, man. How much is in the thing now? Hold on. Where's my monitor? I leave that upstairs. I know there's one right behind me, but I want to get that one because it's my favorite. I named it. It's Jeffrey. It's my favorite. I named it. Its name is Jeffrey, man. No idea. Down 2 more. Go. I'm going to guess there are 400 buckets of lava in the system. Sweet sassy molassie. That's too. How much? Purified? How much brine? Oh, I didn't do brine yet. Oh, I gotta hook up all the fluids up top too. Okay, that's good enough. Thanks. Can you go there? Oh, actually, can you go there and you go there? Okay, let's get out of here before I screw this up real bad, because I've screwed it up about 4 or 5 times now. Okay. Bucket mode. Now, bucket mode sounds fine. It's not really working. Okay. There's no way to put something back in the bucket. Oh my god, that's exactly how I messed it up before. Okay. Bucket mode is such a misnomer for I'm not gonna work. You know that, right? I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. That's what it actually means. Oh god, what is the point of that? What is the point of bucket mode? You can just dump it on the ground, but you can't put it back in. It should just be called one way. I hope you like having you now own this item. I'm really glad we figured that out together. Mechanism. I'm glad we did. What's the point of bucket mode if you can take stuff out and you can't put stuff back in? Be very, very careful. I'm hunting lava. Get out of here. Alright, I'm unamused. I'm smiling. I'm having a delightful time playing video games, but I'm still pretty wholesale unamused. Yeah, flight's disabled. Turn bucket mode on. There. That's kind of what I wanted. Well, that looks stupid as hell. There, is that any better? No. What if we did... There, so it kind of spills down there maybe a little. It still looks dumb, though. It doesn't matter. Clear glass it is. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, that almost ended up terribly. It looks dumb with it being flowing like that, doesn't it? It just doesn't go or spill anywhere? That fix what I wanted? Oh, kind of. Yeah, alright. Neat. Okay. This looks dumb. That still looks kind of dumb, but it's a little better. I like this exposed ore right here for sure. And actually, we're going to go a little farther out. I'd like the eye, the player's eye, or whatever, to be, like, out here. Go on. Is there not enough stuff in the bucket? Ah, okay. I think that looks really good. So the theme of this floor is lava. Yeah, clearly. It looks pretty good. We'll have to figure out themes for other floors. I don't know if this one's going to even have a theme considering how visually busy it is. So we've got 2 floor themes really decided at this point. We've got the Arboretum floor, where this is at least the entrance with the library and the dining room and all that stuff. So we'll work on that. I think this still looks mighty good as a start. I'm good for it being as a start. Not the finished draft, but not bad. And then, I wouldn't mind a water area, which I am just going to get 2 buckets and call it a day. Let's see here. Buckets? Buckets? Where's my bucket fans? Well, these are basic fluid tanks. And this is a bucket, so fine. So what floor gets water? What floor do we do the water? Like, see, this one, I'm not going to see anything. This one is getting cleared out. The power plant, I still want to do what I said about the tanks. I think the tanks would look pretty good. So the idea behind that is we're going to bust this out. The same kind of jaggedy fashion. So it looks... Do I get the ore out of that? I do. Hot dang. Deep slate what? Replica? I don't care about that. Something like that. Oh. Like, oh, yeah, iron is not strong enough for platinum. That's fine. I don't really care about this stuff. And we're still keeping to our 2x2 loaded chunk stuff. This is going to look something like this. And we can do lava here as well. I guess that's nothing stopping that from happening. But the idea with this ultimately is going to be we do this, and then we put all the immersive engineering stuff back there. So the tanks and stuff, I think, was going to be... The tank? Yeah. And any other structures. There's also an item silo, I think, in here. Is it called silo? Item silo, yeah. We could put some of that in there. So this looks like it's, I don't know, so maybe like oil refinery, bioprocessing, liquid, heavy oil cracking kind of a thing. I think that might be cool. I don't know what floor... Oh, water should probably be on the back end of the first floor, maybe. We could make this water. Are we near a river? On the other side. Boo. Yeah. Let me get the hookup. Get the hookup on some K-Rot. Don't need torches, thanks. I don't need this cobble deep slate either. What's up, sheeps? Sheeps? Undecided. Undecided, but undecided's okay. Yeah, the problem is this floor and the floor below. These two are going to be just to the gills with machines. So the floor is going to come right here. Swipe it right like that. And then we won't even see it. That's kind of the problem. The only floor that's pretty open is the smeltery. And I've already occupied that. I can't see anything here. Too much crap. Too much crap. Way too much crap. Too much crap. Too much crap. Okay. I'm going to put all this in the bin. We'll worry about it some other day. But I do like this, and I think this one's kind of done. Maybe a bit more... That guy's having a good time. Maybe a bit more lava? Sprinkled? Yeah, grass. Not down here. But yeah, grass floor would be good. With the water flow or something going on. And then maybe an underwater theme. Yeah, we got some stuff we can do. I like the sound of that. Yeah. Alright, next. And the last part of this is where's my wrench? There's some... Actually, before we go any further, I wouldn't mind a diamond hammer. Dia? Dia. I'll take just a half a stack of that and a half a stack of that. Got some planks up in you? Plank. Oh my god, ink. Holla ink. That. Thanks. I think this looks like this. That's the guy. The diamond hammer. It's just a diamond hammer. Why? Because we've gotten to the point of the game. I'm worth it. That's why. Yes, Nico. Dinner soon. I know, my boy. You're accusing of abusing. I get it. Soon. Nope. That. Okay. This doesn't help, but just the processors being in there makes them very visual. Outstanding. That goes. Oh, hold on. Boop. Aha, gotcha. Okay. Yep. Oh, I didn't know you could inscribe Curtis quartz into dust. That's pretty derp. Okay. Now, does your inventory pop out? No, actually, it does the opposite of that. Okay, all this goes away. What are you doing? Fusing. Fantastic. Good answer. Your advanced alloy. How do we make that? Alloy. It's not advanced. What was it? Reinforced. It's diamonds and infused, actually. I'm actually low on infused alloy. Oh. That was a delay and a half, yeah. Alright, we'll automate that better later. So for now, I'm going to leave all the machines so I remember exactly what I was doing. You can have this and this. But right now I have 1, 2, 4 presses. Now, up in here, we're going to set up the same thing. I want 50 of each, or something like that. That'll kind of be it, I think. So, we got the penguin provider right there. Now, I know I'm also going to need multiple of these. I also need silicon and everything. Okay, let me see how many of the presses I need. So, it was a... Oops. I got a little farther ahead there. Right, Nico. 5 minutes. 5 minutes will wrap this up. We'll find someone to raid. 5 minutes, okay? I love you so much. Oh my god. Inscriber silicon press is a what? Is that all? Is all it does is make... No, not true. Oh, yes, true. We can make more inscriber silicon presses. I need it for the circuit slicer. Crafting presses are obtained by breaking a mysterious cube. Mysterious cubes are the center of meteorites. They can be located by using a meteorite compass. Okay, that's fine and good. The main thing is silicon. So, you. Inscriber silicon press. Inscriber logic press. The not-so-mysterious cube. Okay, I don't know what the crap that's about, and I don't care. To make more presses and to make more logic circuits. Okay. Actually, small change of heart. I'm gonna go get some iron. Actually, I don't know why I'm going anywhere. Hold up. Iron. Should have an amount of this, right? Okay. So. Oh, you're not powered. Womp womp. There you go. Okay. So now you can stay in there now that I've got your extra. Logic. Go. Calculation. Go. And engineering. Go. Oh, yeah, I really need to power all these at the same time. Grrr. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to go run this up downstairs. I need another AE2 box of some sort. 3, 4. Okay, we have a backup of each of the presses, because making them from scratch kind of sucks. Okay. I need a penguin provider. Of course I don't have it. Oh, penguin. I typed it now. Pattern provider. Yes, this. Oh, sorry, not this. There we go. Yes, this. Oh, cool. Alright. So, what is a way that I could make this work with all of them? Actually, I have that quartz no? Did I throw it away? No. Thought immediately. Okay, can I... Ooh, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Interesting. There we go. This is technically interfacing with a side. So top for power, side for in-out. Okay. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Nico's losing his mind, and that's okay. I love him very much, but he's right, it's kind of dinner time. So, let's find a nice spot to call this a session. Probably. I think we took a picture of the smeltery thing like this last time. That's all. We got all that hooked up. That's a big chunk missing. There's nothing down there. Where's a good YouTube thumbnail thing? Oh, maybe more of this? Do I have my... Oh, I don't have the lanterns, do I? Oh, beans, man. Okay, I'm borrowing you. Okay, this can just sit right here for a little extra light. And you won't even see it. There we go. Alright, so you can see the gold right there. That's good for a thumbnail. Alright. Oof. Thank you all very much for joining. I appreciate it. Let's find somebody to raid. Stay safe. Absolutely stay safe. For real, for real. For real. For real. Let's see. We haven't raided... What day is today? Tuesday? I don't think we've raided Paladin Shotgun this week. Let's go ahead and give them a shout. Don't do drugs, kids. Send me your drugs. No, I'm kidding. Paladin Shotgun. They're playing Vintage Story. Vintage Story is a really interesting... I don't know if it's a different take on Minecraft or what you might call it, but it is certainly an interesting look at stuff. So, anyway, we're going to raid Paladin Shotgun. Thank you all for joining, and I hope to catch you all next time.